Welcome, everybody, and just thank you so much for coming. So let's just take this time now when we can get quiet and really open our hearts and send gratitude out to the world. Let's take some slow, deep breaths. We breathe in, we hold the breath, we breathe out, and we hold the breath. We can couple our breaths with a statement said with our inner voice. I am in-breathing the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am absorbing the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am expanding the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am projecting the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am in-breathing the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am absorbing the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am expanding the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am projecting the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am in-breathing the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am absorbing the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am expanding the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am projecting the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. Feel and see those rays of gratitude going out, blanketing our entire planet with a feeling of love and gratitude. Every part of life receiving this wonderful feeling from the heavenly realms of love and gratitude. And now we listen and feel for our heartbeat. We put the awareness of this in the center of our chest. We bless, we love, and we thank that gift of life, our heartbeat. And as we see and feel that heartbeat, bringing that pulse of light through that silvery cord from our mighty iron presence, through the top of our head, through our pineal gland, and anchoring in that blazing threefold flame in our hearts. With every heartbeat, the threefold flame becomes brighter and brighter and ever expanding. So let's visualize and see our physical body sitting in that beautiful, dazzling golden flame of wisdom and illumination. We can see it much bigger than our physical bodies, before us and above us. To the left of us, we see that dazzling sapphire blue flame, which brings the feeling of a desire to do the will of God, the feeling of protection and faith, and the feeling of the power of our mighty I Am presence. We see the beautiful pink flame to the right side of us, just behind our right shoulder, bringing us that glorious gift of pure, divine, unconditional love. We see and feel our bodies, our physical bodies, and our three finer bodies enveloped in this dazzling light. Now we see that flame within our hearts, expanding and forming a beautiful sun in the center of our chests. We make the sun every bit as bright and dazzling as the noonday sun. And now we connect with our own beloved golden being in our heart, our Holy Christ selves, within the golden flame. And we see it expanding. We see that threefold flame in our hearts, expanding and expanding and meeting the larger flames created through our visualization. We see our Christ selves, these beloved golden beings within our hearts, expanding and taking complete command of our physical body, our souls, which is our etheric body, our mental and emotional bodies. Just feel and see these bodies blazing light. The great surrender to the Christ self within us. Now we fill our feelings with a feeling of gratitude. Gratitude for our many, many blessings that we receive on our daily journeys. Gratitude for our many, many lives on this sweet earth. Gratitude for our families and friends. Gratitude for our supply and our homes. Gratitude for our health and our happiness. Gratitude to all the beloved elemental kingdom, the great directors of the beloved elemental kingdom, and each precious earth elemental, water elemental, air elemental, and fire elemental, for their ceaseless service to each one of us and to all mankind over eons and eons of time, with very little love and gratitude in return. We just bless and thank them deeply from our hearts. Gratitude to our body elementals. Gratitude to the great and beloved angelic kingdom. Our great beloved friend and protector, Archangel Michael, and our own beloved guardian angels, and all the legions of angels serving each one of us and all humanity and all life on our beloved earth. We thank you. Gratitude to the great ascended hosts. Gratitude for these marvelous teachings, as we know, giving us the freedom, the knowledge to make our ascension at the close of this embodiment. And just gratitude to all life, especially that life never loved or thanked. Gratitude for our golden age now dawning, the mighty victory of the light for this beloved planet after her long, long journey. And so be it, beloved I am. Now, Peter, can you read the opening invocation for us? Thank you. We can't hear you, Peter. No, it's not coming through. Okay, let me get. I'll ask Donna. Donna, beloved.
I'm sorry. I'm visually impaired. I'm so sorry.
No. It's
Okay,
called Peter. It's okay.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Okay, good. Thank you so much.
Of course, beloved, it's a pleasure. Opening invocation. Before reading the words of a master, we say together, with mics muted, as suggested by beloved Lord Kutumi. Beloved presence of God I am, it is thy life and intelligence that enables me to read and comprehend and absorb that which is required of me. For life, I am so grateful. Beloved Master Kutumi, I ask for your feeling and your capacity to use this instruction for God's glory and mankind's comfort. We thank you. And now, great I am presence, take me within thyself There instruct me and cause me to retain the full memory of these inner instructions. Thank you. From beloved Saint Germain.
Lovely. Thank you so much, beloved Peter. Okay, perfect. All right. So for this week, we've got Gary read for us. Thank you so much, beloved Gary. And just wonderful as always, marvelous information from Saint Germain, and that there's a blessing in every so-called disaster and not to drop into the negativity, which, can be quite challenging, but we always have to just know that there's always the silver lining. And then the video, I actually changed it from the document I sent out this morning because I thought it was a bit long. So we're going to do one I made a long time ago, but it's just lovely. It's from Electrons in the Elemental Kingdom, the sacredness of all life, and the central sun, the distributing center. And then beloved Terry we got this last bit from Mighty Vista. Terry's read in the book that she's read the whole thing of, the yearly gathering at Shambhala. We're continuing with that, and it's just so wonderful. And then Saint Germain is speaking on the power of the love of the violet flame and seize the opportunity at hand. Truly. And then we've got Friendship with the Gods. It's from Archangel Chamuel. So reverence for life is divine love. It's just so marvelous, that wonderful, wonderful words from Archangel Chamuel. And then beloved John, as always, will take us through our decrees, that wonderful opportunity we have at the end to call in the light. So we're going to listen to Saint Germain's words now.
Week 308, from the Ascended Master's Instructions, Volume 4, by Saint Germain. Excerpts from Discourse 25. There are always a few individuals who have recognized in a small way that they now live and move in their own perfected worlds. The idea or consciousness that there seems to have been a past, that there is a present and possibly a future, has led the outer activity of the mind deep into the consciousness of growth. The realization of the expansion of the mighty I Am presence in the individual will enable all who understand this to enter in and use this perfect kingdom with enormously greater speed and certainty. The students will be able to enter more fully into its great use. Beloved students, try to realize with great intensity that this energy which you are using every day, even to lift your hand, has inherent within it the mighty intelligence, power, and activity of the mighty I Am presence. Not having been aware of this tremendous truth, you have unknowingly requalified and charged it with all kinds of limitations. Another of the great mistakes that individuals make is in taking entirely too seriously the outer appearance, and by that seriousness giving it certain power. For instance, a seeming accident happens and the great crowd of mind says, "Oh, that is awful," when it may be the best thing on earth for the individual and all connected with him. The idea of control would be for one to take the attitude of always living in the poised restraint of the emotions. To the one who will do this, it will be a tremendous blessing. The Love Star. Today, for the first time in 2,000 years, the Love Star, created and sent forth to this system of worlds by the intelligence of the great central sun, has begun to shed the rays of its radiance upon the earth. And today, September 26, 1932, the first rays have touched the earth. This radiance was present at the birth of Jesus and during his ministry, and withdrew at his ascension. It has again appeared and will remain for more than 1,000 years. I assure you this is an activity the astronomers will not detect with their physical instruments, nor will there be any astrological records of it whatsoever, but it is none the less tangible in spite of that. Before, when the star appeared, it held principally or dominant in its outpouring the element of love. This time its radiance holds in perfect balance love, wisdom, and power, and this is a part of the explanation of why we have said repeatedly that the Christ power will almost seem to intrude itself, but only because of the quickening activity, and that has entered and will enter into the individual's consciousness. And this is why those who misuse the great energy and privilege they possess will find a tremendously quick reaction. This will become so noticeable that even the newspapers will speak of it, let alone the individual's recognition of it. This which I am voicing to you today is broadcast over the land by our secret radio of the Middle Way. Why do I say the Middle Way? Because it holds in firm grasp the balance of the outer and inner activities. All who grasp and make sincere effort to utilize this will find amazing experiences awaiting them, not for the gratification of any curiosity, but for great rejoicing that they at last recognize and use of their supreme heritage. Those who can recognize that which has been stated relating to the love star, and who meditate on its mighty embrace or presence, will find themselves at times as though held in the embrace of a great individualized being. This will bring such a conscious and sustaining uplift that many times they will scarcely feel their feet touching the ground. Do not misunderstand this statement. This will not make them less equal to cope with the problems of experience, but rather the opposite, for this added sustaining power will often be of great astonishment to them. This is but a small illustration of how tremendously the power from the love star can be used to solve all things and make that solving permanent. Furthermore, when the conscious power of divine love is used to counteract and consume that which is unlike itself, it is the mighty presence and power of God acting.
Wow, amazing. So there we have lots more wonderful information about the secret love star. And there's also on the website, the I Am Free website, .co.za or ZA, they say in America, under Ascension Topics, there's lovely information about the secret love star. You'll find it there. And I'm going to listen to this such important information from the beloved Mahachohan. This is an excerpt from Electrons and the Elemental Kingdom from the Bridge to Freedom material, compiled by Werner Schroeder, The Central Sun, the Distributing Center, by the beloved Mahachohan. The great central sun is a distributing center through which the soul light flows, which forms the body of God and fills the universe. All the planets and stars in interstellar space are composed of this electronic substance, and through this substance constantly flows the rhythmic breath of the great first cause, or the great central sun, which is the heart center and head of this particular universal scheme. Through the great central sun came the smaller suns, of which Helios is one, there being 7 in this system. Around these smaller suns move the planets of each system. That is the large and expansive scope of vision. Let us now see the physical sun sending forth millions and millions of smaller suns, which represent your life stream and every other life stream belonging to this system of worlds, each one endowed with self-conscious intelligence and given as much of the body of God as they choose to utilize to create perfection. You see, my children, each and every one of you is a sun in embryo. The electrons that fill the universe, which you term the atmosphere, and which even form the substance of the material gifts which you use so freely, are the body of God. They have come from a pure, clean heart center, which is the heart of heaven. They are imprisoned temporarily in the forms created by man, yet they pulsate constantly with life. They have intelligence within them, and they are aspiring, like all of you, toward the full expression of their own godliness. Every table, every chair, every book, every carelessly scrapped piece of paper has within it living organisms and beings eager and desirous of fulfilling their evolution and becoming perfected beings in some future scheme. I have watched mankind use a piece of furniture or a piece of paper and, when the required need is over, discard it roughly and carelessly. How, think you, do the electrons within that item feel? Think you it is idly that Saint Germain has suggested that when such an article has served its purpose, it be placed in the physical flame, and the electrons freed to return to the sun? This is a universal teaching applying to all. I have seen a withered flower crushed and thrown carelessly into the garbage. How, think you, the beautiful electrons that made up that flower must feel? Rather than the gratitude of the life stream that enjoyed them, freeing them through the flame into the universal. This refers to everything that serves mankind, not only people, but the very rugs beneath one's feet, the outworn shoe, or the discarded note upon which a message has been transcribed. Beloved ones, as you pass through the course of your daily outer world activities, if you would learn to be aware of these lovely intelligent electrons that make up the atoms of life, and would help them on their course by love and gratitude and prayer, you would find your world so filled with the substance of God in money and supply that you would have to secure help to dispense of your opulence. The electrons that form the material wealth of this universe love the God quality of love, and they will seek to be in the presence and in the aura of one so loving. Remember the line from the song, "Ah, sweet mystery of life, oh, 'tis love and love alone the world is seeking." Yeah, so it's just such a good thing if you can find a place to burn the waste, and the plastic burns absolutely perfectly. It just comes from the oil, as we know, and it burns very clean. So that's not true. People say it's polluting the earth, because the sylphs also clean up any of the pollution so quickly, but it sets those elementals free. Now we're going to listen to continuing information on the yearly gathering. It's just lovely.
Tonight's activity is preparatory to the great formal ceremony of next Saturday, transmission of the flame activity. But the flame is already present upon the altar, and its radiation is a tremendously vivifying blessing to all. As you look at the festivities and see everyone with happy, smiling faces, you will note that once in a while a quiet group will enter, who stand by the great pillars and do not seem to mingle with the guests. These are chelas who have left their physical bodies while they sleep and have been drawn here by directing their attention toward Shambhala before entering sleep, hoping to get there. They are a little on the timid side, and they stand on the fringe of the activities. However, a little later, they will be approached by one of the angelic envoys and drawn into the happiness of the occasion. Later this evening, you too will come to us in your finer bodies. Every guest who enters Shambhala brings our beloved host a personal gift. The harvest of this year's endeavors will be brought to his altar next Saturday, transmission night. But these gifts, of which I now speak, are personal to him. Sanat Kumara already has many lays of flowers around his neck, wears flowers in his hair, and carries others. Sanat Kumara is so gracious, he never refuses any gift that is given, however small it may be. From time to time, beloved Meta, his daughter, beloved Lady Venus, his twin flame, and some of the others relieve him of this overflow, and they place them upon a table which is nearby. Then, in a moment or two, he is literally covered again with these beautiful expressions of love. The archangels and archei are here, and the seraphic host in their great dignity are present also. The beloved Maha Chohan appears with unbound hair tonight. This is most unusual for him in a public gathering. Pallas Athena, his twin flame, who usually wears her hair piled high upon her head, is wearing it hanging down her back tonight, and it is held together at the nape of her neck by an ornament. Now I am told that our gathering here will listen if you care to sing your song to beloved Sanat Kumara and send your love here. This will help you to prepare for the greatest transmission of the flame activity this earth has thus far known. The group sings to Sanat Kumara. All these happy, smiling friends at Shambhala are now sending their positive, powerful feelings of love to you, which I know you do feel. Consciously accept it and ask that it be eternally sustained, all powerfully active and ever expanding. By the way, dear hearts, when our beloved guests come to Shambhala, they use the music of that lovely melody from Lemuria, Auld Lang Syne, and when they leave Shambhala, they use the melody, God be with you till we meet again. You have tuned into this in your selection of the music of that hymn as your closing song in your meetings. Now as you move freely about in the heart of Shambhala tonight, tomorrow night, and Saturday, you will bring here the harvest of your year's endeavors. Just think how much that is this time. Every life stream incarnating on earth this year has taken the vow to serve Sanat Kumara. Hundreds of the sleepers have arisen from their beds. Some of those have been sleeping for centuries. Thousands of discarnates have been removed from all of the continents, and 150 of the most difficult of the life streams from the compound are now willing to enter the halls of karma and stand before the karmic board. This is a mighty harvest for which the karmic board as one and I, as their spokesman, give you their eternal gratitude. Persevere in well-doing. You have proven to us what can be done. This coming year, more children will be born with better bodies, with limbs that are straight and strong, with eyes that can see, ears that can hear, lips that can speak, hands and arms perfect and not withered, and with balanced minds, which will be able to consciously connect with the God Self. Besides all this, there has been the dissolving of the great cloud of that shadowed substance over Africa, the third episode of Washington's vision itself. This latest accomplishment took place within the last 2 weeks. Oh, what a harvest! No wonder there come to the earth now cosmic envoys from the great central sun. Weary not in well-doing, persevere. When your manifestations seem to lag, think of me and say, if Vista had not persevered, my feet would not be standing on the earth today, nor could I look at the blue sky. There would be no America and no focus on earth for the freedom flame. Vista had no more with which to work than I have. He had only light, consecration of purpose, and concentration of energy to follow through to victory in God's name. I thank you.
Marvelous. Oh, just so wonderful to be able to hear these lovely accounts of what happens in these retreats, especially that one, as we know, beloved Shambhala. And now we have the time where we can make the calls for the brothers and sisters still caught in the psychic and astral realms and to assist Saint Germain in those violet flame temples. So we can say together now, beloved presence of God, I am in me, beloved immortal threefold flame of eternal truth within my heart, and beloved Saint Germain. While my body sleeps this night, let all the constructive energy of my entire life stream be used to render whatever service is needed in the violet flame temples established in the psychic and astral realms to draw the full gathered cosmic momentum of the violet purifying flame of divine love and compassion through every discarnate life stream there. Let all the souls who dwell in those realms be taken immediately into those purifying temples of mercy and compassion, and there have the accumulated, destructively qualified energies in their life streams purified and transmuted, so they carry in their life streams no miscreations that would add to their own or the world's distress. We decree it, and so be it, beloved I am, and we accept this done here and now with full cosmic power, and we thank you. And what a gift for those live streams that get taken there. Think about it. It's just such a wonderful thought, a wonderful thing. And now it's a reminder. It's an excerpt from the Violet Flame booklet from the Bridge to Freedom. And it says, I think it's from Saint Germain. So remember, you may have harmed not only people in the past, but also birds, animals, and other forms of life. And also misused the beings of the element of the earth, water, air, and fire, all of which have intelligence and are endeavoring to evolve into greater perfection, even as you and I. The era of freedom is at hand. Seize opportunity while you may. Make an earnest effort to undo all the mistakes you have ever made in thought, feeling, word, and deed against every part of life, so that at times of crisis you may have protection in your world. Do your best from now on to set up only those causes which bring perfection as their effect. Every bit of life ever entrusted to you, which has tons of energy, must sometime be purified and harmonized and returned to God, qualified with perfection as it was when it first came to you. Strange things are taking place all over the earth, and it is these imperfect, discordant, and malicious miscreations created by man and not by God that are coming to be redeemed and set free by their creators. The use of the violet fire of freedom's love and sincere calls for the law of forgiveness is the most efficacious way of preventing them from acting in your world. When enough of mankind use these activities, they can prevent distressing events from happening across the earth. And Saint Germain says, we must be positive at all times. He says, I tell you frankly, if you are going to succeed, you must be positive, determined, and confident within yourself. The greatest opportunity in the world is to use this violet flame of freedom and to stand unmoved, centered, and poised within your own God flame. In the coming world changes, we come into strange days when great numbers of people may be in distress. They will need your calls to set into action the transmuting powers of the violet fire. And that's just such an important thing for us always to remember. I'm sure most of us, I'm sure all of us hopefully use the violet fire often through the day and morning and night. This is just lovely. Also, it's another one from a game park it's a place in Kenya, but it's Africa. Just lovely.
In 2025, 2 orphaned baby animals were rescued in northern Kenya within days of each other. Neither of them was supposed to survive on their own, and neither had any idea they were about to find their best friend. The first was a baby elephant. His name is Kimani. He was found in the wild and brought to a place called Ratiti Elephant Sanctuary, the first community-owned elephant sanctuary in Africa, run by the Samburu people of northern Kenya. He arrived as the youngest elephant at the sanctuary, in need of constant care. The second was a baby buffalo. His name is Silai. He was found in late February of that year, only 1 week old, deep in the Kirisia forest. A group of Samburu warriors had been returning home with their livestock when they noticed something strange. A tiny baby buffalo had quietly walked in among their animals. He had been abandoned. He had no mother in sight. They couldn't leave him to fend for himself. A ranger was called. The sanctuary was alerted. And within hours, Silai was on his way to Rateti. When the 2 calves were placed in the same nursery, no one expected what would happen next. From the moment they met, Kimani and Silai were inseparable. Whenever Kimani lay down to rest, Silai would lie right next to him, sometimes resting his small horned head against the elephant's body. They built a daily routine that lets them spend almost every waking moment side by side. Every morning, the 2 of them seek each other out before they start their day. They walk together through the savannah. They play together in the sand. They nap together under the trees. Today, Kimani is happiest when his buffalo brother is at his side. And Silai is calmest when his elephant brother is in sight. 2 babies, 2 species, 1 sanctuary that brought them home, and 1 friendship neither of them planned.
That's just lovely. Bless them both as sweet animals. And now we've got a chance now to make these calls for all the animals, insect and reptile kingdoms. So we say together, beloved I am presence and that of all mankind, charge your mighty light of mercy and compassion to flow through us all and bring comfort and freedom to the animal, insect and reptile kingdoms. May each human being remember and accept their responsibility as guardians and protectors of this planet's pure and innocent life until all is set free and their divine plans fulfilled. We so decree it and so be it. In God's most holy name, I am. We accept it done and we thank you. And we thank you for the opportunity to make the calls. Oh, this is lovely from beloved Archangel Chamuel. So I thought it fitted nicely in with the information of the love star. And he says, friends of the light, I, Chamuel, enfold you in the flame of pure divine love and adoration to God, that glorious essence from the heart of the supreme source of all life, so greatly required on this planet at this hour and at all times. Most individuals hold a concept of what they think is divine love, but few have stepped over the boundary of human consciousness into the divine. Divine love, as expressed by the cosmic and ascended beings and the angelic kingdom, has nothing whatsoever to do with the human emotion. It is a glorious feeling which comes from adoration to God. You have heard of the pink flame of adoration that is divine love. You see, beloved ones, any expression of divine love is adoration, or not in any sense of adulation, excessive admiration or praise, but in reverence for life, on the level of divine consciousness, one is sending forth the flame of adoration. In this new and permanent golden age, which is being ushered in, you have chosen the Chelas of the spiritual hierarchy to express the will of God as examples to all men. Yes, my beloved ones, you are the way showers, and to so express, it is expedient that you learn more fully the meaning of pure divine love. That is my reason for being in your midst today. One individual's love for another, when it is motivated by selflessness, borders on the divine. A parent's love for its offspring, a child's love for its companionable little dog or cat, all of these come from the wellspring of divinity, when, of course, they are not tempered by possessiveness. Children of the Father, Mother God, you will permit me to assist you. Will you permit me to assist you to find and know that God, your Creator, I am. Let me just read that again. Children of the Father, Mother God, will you permit me to assist you to find and know that God, your Creator, I am indeed grateful for the response welling up in your beings. It's just lovely. Archangel Chamuel and Charity. So lovely. And now we're going to sing to the secret love star. just lovely, great love star. And so now it's not just divine love, it's a perfect balance of love, wisdom, and power. Those great beings from the great central sun are bringing for us. And now, beloved John, thank you so much. You take over now. Thank you.
Good evening, all. Thank you, beloved Anthea, for these powerful teachings and lessons, and how truly blessed and privileged are we to have been given access to this knowledge. Beloved mighty and presence, we call to you to take command of us all. Produce your mighty perfection through our decrees. Beloved ascended masters, we give you full permission on behalf of ourselves and of all mankind to do whatever is necessary to fulfill the divine plan in this lower realm. Now we call for you to charge your mighty power and give whatever energy may be lacking from our side into all our decrees, for they can manifest here and now, all according to thy will. We call to you, beloved Archangel Michael, to send cosmic rays and mighty angels of protection to protect all that join this doomed farm, and for all the energy released be purified, protected, perfected, amplified, and used only to serve the pure divine cosmic light. And so be it. Beloved I am, we thank you. We say together, mighty I am presence, great host of ascended masters, archangels and Elohim, cosmic beings and great cosmic light, come forth now in all your cosmic power. Withdraw and withhold all power from destructive forces and individuals with destructive intent throughout the world right now and forever, whether it is conscious or unconscious. Expose, seize, bind, and render helpless all these sinister forces and their activities until the light has removed them completely and illumined the source, so this may never act again, and raise up to positions of power the divinely chosen leaders. Replace all with ascended master consciousness and the divine plan fulfilled. We thank you. Our tube of light protection. Beloved mighty and presence, beloved Archangel Michael, and beloved Commander Conrad, continually intensify your protective pillar of pure light substance and Archangel Michael's armor of light through and around me, charged with your invincible protection, all-powerful and impenetrable. I am invisible. I am invincible. I am invulnerable to anything but thy almighty perfection. And I am grateful we are given whatever added protection is needed. What we ask for ourselves, we ask for our loved ones, and that which is constructive in all mankind and the world. Thank you. We just visualized our tube of light from our mighty iron presence, coming down from above, covering our four lower bodies with that thick wall at the edges, stronger than any steel. Just feel and see that brilliant blue and crystal light. That light that instantly deflects anything that is not of the light. Build your wall of light. See Archangel Michael's armor of light around us, forming that impenetrable pillar of protection around ourselves, this group, our families, friends, and around every constructive person across the face of the earth. Every beloved one standing up for that truth and justice, that freedom. May God bless, direct, perfect, and protect each and every one. Thank you. I am the law of forgiveness for myself and all mankind, for all mistakes, misqualified energy, human consciousness, and for straying from the light. Beloved mighty and presence, through you we call beloved Lady Kuan Yin to assist us and all mankind to feel your feelings of ascended master, mercy, forgiveness, and compassion. We bless and thank you. we ask deeply, sincerely, to be forgiven and to forgive any and all parts of life that we have not blessed through our thoughts, and all misuse of life's pure energy for which our outer selves are responsible, and all appearance of mistakes which has found action in our world. And every one of us feels deeply in our heart that great gratitude for this mighty gift of the law of forgiveness, this great spiritual eraser, which is truly such a blessing to all mankind. Beloved mighty I am presence, and that of all mankind, forgive, forgive, forgive each and every one of us. Thank you. And beloved mighty and presence, we call to the great central sun to charge your secret power into these decrees. We call for beloved Saint Germain to anchor cosmic concentrations of violet fire in America, Europe, Africa, China, India, the Middle East, the Far East, Russia, Australia, wherever else it is needed in our beloved world here and now. We thank you. We say our violet fire decree together. Mighty and presence, beloved Saint Germain, and those that minister to the violet flame, come forth now and blaze your cosmic violet fire and cause a mighty victory for all the world to see. I am the law of forgiveness in cosmic action now. I am the victory of the sacred fire in all its cosmic power. Mighty angels, descend with your purple ones of fire and strike them into the center of every place where there has been a history of sinister force activity. Transmute and consume it all. Cause, core, record, effect, and memory, and set it all free from that which was never meant to be. Replace it all with ascended master consciousness, the divine plan fulfilled, and light from the secret love star. We thank you. our decree for the beloved elementals. I am the light of God that never fails, purifying, loving, thanking, and blessing the great directors of the elemental kingdom and every beloved earth, water, air, and fire elemental for your ceaseless service to me and to all mankind. I am the mighty cosmic light, awakening all mankind to the great intelligence of this kingdom, and remove from elemental life today the necessity for longer obeying the destructive impulses of mankind. And so be it. Beloved I am, we thank you. In the name of my mighty I am presence, great cosmic beings and great cosmic light, I decree I am the presence charging the minds and feelings of everybody in America and the world with Saint Germain's ascended master consciousness and perfection right now and forever. I am the presence, blessing, illumining, perfecting, and setting all free in service to the light. Our decree for the purification of our beloved earth. In the name of my mighty I am presence, and by the power of the great host of ascended beings, we demand a cosmic living sword of blazing flame continually strike into all human miscreations back to the very beginning, causing all negative energies and entities in the psychic and astral realms and in the consciousness of all mankind to cease to exist forever. The cause, core, effect, record, and memory, freeing all human and elemental life from that which was never meant to be, and ensuring the psychic and astral realm is no more. Replace it all with the immaculate concept for all life, ascended master consciousness, and light substance from the secret love star. That thy will be done, and so be it, and so it is. Beloved I am, we thank you. Our decree for divine justice. I am the most intensified cosmic action of the flame of divine justice, blazing throughout the world. I am the law. I am the justice. I am the judge. I am the jury. Knowing that I am all-powerful, that I know that only divine justice can be done, everywhere, here, now, and forever. Beloved Lady Portia, ensure divine justice prevails throughout the world, everywhere. And so be it, and so it is, and it is done. Beloved I am, we thank you. Now before we say our final decree, by the blessed love, power, and authority of our beloved mighty I am presence, we call to you, beloved mighty victory, to fill us with your full feeling of victorious accomplishment, that cosmic feeling of ascended master victory. We claim, beloved mighty victory's victory now manifest in our world and our experience. Say together, I am the victory of the cosmic light. I am the victory of the cosmic light. I am the victory of the cosmic light. I am the cosmic flame of victory, which reigns supreme everywhere. We accept these calls answered as they are made, according to thy will, with full cosmic power, maintained and trebled each instant of each hour by the power of the cosmic 3 times 3, until fully manifest. And so be it, and so it is, and it is done. Beloved I am, we thank you. And as we end now, let us place our focus on that beloved love star, radiating within our auras, placed there by beloved Sanat Kumara, as a gift to all mankind, assisting us in holding that frequency of unconditional divine love. It is a true cosmic blessing. Beloved, thank you. Beloved mighty love star, we ask that you expand your mighty supreme light through our four lower bodies, and to saturate all whom we pass by on our earthly journeys with that unconditional love. And to that mighty secret love star, shining from the heavens for this 2,000-year period, we bless and thank you, and all the mighty cosmic beings from the great central sun, holding this focus. Expand your supreme light through our individual stars and around all life evolving on our sweet earth, with that light which we know can never be qualified by human thoughts or feelings. We thank you. We deeply thank and release all the beloved great ones invoked and all those whom constantly answer our calls. Thank you, blessed Jesus. May each and every one of you be richly and abundantly blessed by your beloved mighty Am presence and your beloved Holy Christ selves. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all.
Lovely. Bless you, beloved John. Just so wonderful. And then, beloved Morel, do you have a screen? Are you able to read the closing invocation for us? Morel, is she there? Oh, okay. Well, Donna, can you read it for us?
Oh, yeah, I'm here. I can do it.
Oh, okay, good. I'm sorry. Okay, thanks, beloved.
Apologies, Donna. Closing invocation. Beloved I Am Presence and beloved Master Kuthumi, nourish the seeds planted in my consciousness so that the ideas entrusted to me become manifest flowers of perfect expression in my world and the world of all my fellow men. Beloved Presence of God, I am. Pour the light of thy great glory upon my consciousness and nourish the seeds planted by the masters. We thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And now let's just take a moment truly of just deep, deep gratitude in silence for these marvelous teachings, for our many blessings, knowing about our own high presence, how to use the light rays, and for the great ascended hosts, and for our beloved world. And thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming. I'm going to stop the recording now.